Okay, it is a Thursday night and we are cooking up a storm.
Thursday?
Oh, I'm losing track of days. I'm working so hard. I'm getting so much done. It's a Friday and we're still cooking up a storm. We did start Thursday. We have our annual CUZMAS. It is our Christmas party where all the cousins get together. I've baked a ton of dessert. And the reason I baked so much cookies, if you are wondering, is because I tried new cookies, new recipes, and they didn't turn out so well. They weren't horrible, but Ryan's mad and he wanted my normal cookies, so I had to bake a whole normal batch again. But the things we do for love. And Ryan right now is chopping up some pork shoulder because we're making carnitas. We have our marinating sauce right there in the blender, like chipotle and adobo sauce, onions, garlic, lime, lots of good stuff there. And it's gonna be a huge spread. So stay tuned, you'll see all the food. I'm gonna be cooking up a storm again tomorrow, but I freaking love it. I love entertaining, I love cooking everything, and all of those will be filled tomorrow. Woo! All right, it is officially Saturday morning. Woke up early with this little guy, and I'm just gonna finish the prep for the dinner tonight. It's gonna fill all those tables because I'm like super organized. I'm an organized freak. I just love planning and making sure everything goes smoothly, so that way I can actually enjoy the company today instead of spending all day in the kitchen. Because that's a big reason why a lot of people hate hosting so much, because they can't actually enjoy the party. So what I've done is I brined the turkey in there. I had some onions, garlic, coriander, peppercorn, fennel, carrots, lemon. I had lots of stuff in there with some salt. I brined it. It's chilling on the counter right now. I'm going to pat it dry, and then I'm going to stuff it with that, so a bunch of herbs and vegetables, and then I'm going to put it in the pan and probably cook it for about 5 hours. So I'm not going to put it in until about 11, and it's only like 7:30 right now. So that's what I'm going to do. And yes, for those of you freaking out, don't worry, I will sanitize the counter. I will not cross-contaminate, I promise. So that is what's going on. I also have potatoes in a pot, not cooking or anything, just there so I know where they are. I've chopped everything, I've shredded all the cheese, I've done everything, so it's just kind of putting it all together last minute when it's ready. And yeah, I'll show you the dessert fridge and everything I got going on in there in a second.
No way!
All right, so I got a cheesecake, cupcakes, cookies down there, cookies up there, a big old brownie blondie combo thing there. So I made sure to get a quick workout in because I want to make sure that I, started the day right and I felt good going into a big event like this. I'm really working on my back and my posture lately because breastfeeding has really done a number on my posture. I'm always hunched over and it's starting to actually change the shape of my back. So I'm just making an extra effort to keep my back healthy so I can keep breastfeeding. Meanwhile, while I'm at the gym, Ryan's looking after Max, and they're getting up to some shenanigans. Take a look. So this is the dress I'm gonna wear today. I don't know if you can see it very well. Got my hoops in, ready to go. Feeling good, feeling cute. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah. Clothes are like your superpowers. Even if you're not comfy in clothes, you should get a new wardrobe till you are comfy. Even if you feel like you want to wait to fit them, just get clothes. It feels so good. Now I'm going to start to cut my brownie blondie combo. I think I'm going to call it a brondy. This was a new experiment I made, and I just want to double check to see how it turned out. There's already a piece gone. Who had it? Just kidding. I already tried a piece and And so did Ryan. We loved it. This experiment was a big success. It was like nice and dense, but still chewy and soft. And then there's a layer of Oreos in the middle that was nice and crunchy. I really liked it. This was my favorite dessert I've made in a long time. So fudgy brownie base, then an Oreo layer, then a blondie on top with white chocolate chips and sprinkles. Mwah, like chef's kiss. I may or may not have had 3 before company even arrived. Who will know? Should I wrap you for Christmas? Should I wrap you for Christmas? So this is our hangout for the day. We got a big old couch, bunch of blankets. We actually brought another couch in just for the hangout because we've got 10 people, maybe 11 people sleeping over. So we got a bed in there. We've got a bed in there. We've got the pull-out there. Big couch for everybody to sleep. And then we also got a big couch upstairs for everybody to sleep on. So we've got pillows, blankets. It's going to be fun. Ryan, it's CUZMAS. What are you most excited for?
I'm most excited to see my cousins. And most excited for your desserts. Maddie's holding Max.
Good answer.
That's what I was winking at, but yes, for the desserts. I'm being a good host and I'm putting out chips right now in salsa. Salt and vinegar chips. Miss Vicky's is like OG. You gotta have Miss Vicky's.
Who's Vicky?
It's my side chick.
What's one tip for staying on track at a big event like this?
A lot of the times you go through your normal routine and then you overeat for the dinner, the drinks, the appetizers, the dessert. So if you're a man, you can get away with 3 of 4 things. And if you're a woman, you can only get away with 2 of 4 things. So those 4 things are appetizer, entree, desserts, alcohol. Men can get away with 3 things. Women can only get away with 2. So if you are looking to lose weight, you want to make sure as a woman, you choose 2 of those. So you can skip the appetizer, skip the dessert, you want entree and alcohol. You always want to make sure you're still enjoying life. The point of weight loss, the point of health is actually to be in the moment, so you're not always so fixated on every single thing. A lot of the times, we actually don't stay on track because we make huge changes, and then we can't maintain those changes. All I do is I make small changes, and I never ever beat myself up if I make a mistake. You are your own best friend. This whole journey you're on is a self-discovery journey of health. You don't want to be messing up and then beating yourself up for it. You tried something. Failure is when you don't try something new. So if you're trying to make your night, your CUZMAS, what we call it, your Christmas better, you make small changes.
What are your 3 things you do?
I choose to have an entree, dessert, and alcohol.
So because I'm a woman and I got less testosterone and can't get away with as many calories as a man, my 2 things are usually always entree and dessert. I got a sweet tooth, so I love me some dessert, and I just love a nice hearty entree, especially when it's turkey and stuff. So that's what I'm doing. My biggest tip for an event like this is to wear tight clothing, because when you look good, you feel good. And when you feel good, you want to continue to feel good. So you make better choices. And plus, if you wear tight pants or a tight dress, you're going to be very conscious of when it starts to get a little snug because you're overeating, and then you stop because you don't want to, number 1, feel uncomfortable, because that's the worst feeling when you get home and you're just so uncomfortable, you can barely sleep, you're tossing and turning, and then you wake up with a food hangover the next day. And you're conscious of just how you look in pictures too, right? You don't want to look like you're pregnant in a Christmas picture. So those are some little tricks for you. So got our pork shoulder cut up, and we're drying it out because we're going to brown it before we simmer it in some beef tallow, and if it's wet, it will spurt everywhere. Potatoes peeled and cut. Sweet potatoes peeled and cut. Got my homemade vinaigrette for our apple pecan salad there. What else we got? We got the hams in the slow cooker. We got all the stuff for our loaded mashed potatoes. And then Max has his steak that he will nibble on all day long. And Ryan has his glass of wine. Cheers! Dinner is served. So first thing we have is homemade gravy, only homemade, thank you very much. Then we have garlic monkey bread, so it's biscuit dough stuffed with cheese, sprinkled with a garlic butter and Parmesan on top. Then we have a nice fresh salad with candied pecans, goat cheese, and apples. Then we have brown sugar glazed ham that slow cooked for 4 hours. We have a butterball turkey that I cooked for 5 hours. We had pork carnitas that simmered for 2 hours. Then we had loaded mashed potatoes with bacon, chives, sour cream, and potato chips crumbled on top. And of course, sweet potato casserole with some nice crispy marshmallows and some fresh cornbread on the side there. It was a full spread, and this is only half the food you're seeing.
Do you want? It's the exact same. Do you go to the slide? Yeah. It's so fun! Which one did you like?
The one that shoots you up.
Okay, I'm in my bathroom. Gonna eat my plate of food. I have to watch Max because he's on the bed. I don't want him to fall off, but everybody's having a ball outside. I'm gonna eat my meal in here and then join them when Max wakes up. I will have a bite of potato first. I'm gonna enjoy this.
Okay, so we wanted to thank you guys for coming out. Maddie and I have put a lot of work in through the whole week, and by Maddie and I mean Maddie. And
can't take sales calls.
we are really appreciative of you guys coming out for CUZMAS. Thank you guys, Morgan, Victoria.
Last CUZMAS was traumatizing.
Yes, very.
What happened?
Really? Yeah, a lot of accidents, a lot of.
Anyways,
He crashed his car pulling into the driveway. Moving on, guys. I'm very excited to have.
So this is when we started our Secret Santa. So we all drew each other's names and we had to get each other surprise gifts. Some of the gifts were really nice and serious. Some of them were just ridiculous and funny and perhaps a little bit inappropriate, but that's half the fun.
We wanted to keep you in our home and show you our love through food. Guys, there is desserts. So push everything down. There's so much dessert. Yeah, somebody has their hands up. Yeah.
Do the extra gifts go over the $40 limit?
Of course. Of course.
Do the extra gifts contain alcohol?
No.
So we gave all the gifts out, had some laughs, had a good time. Max was really fussy tonight. He had a bad diaper rash, so I was in and out of the party, unfortunately. Couldn't really enjoy it until later at night when he fell asleep. But this is where we spent most of the night, chilling.
Everybody say CUZMAS!
Hey, okay, Mackenzie G. Pre. And
So this is the morning after. It's actually not that bad because I did do some cleaning up the night before, so I didn't have to do a ton today. There was so much leftover food. It is unreal. There were so many chips and appetizers and dips that we never got into. It was just so much food. We ended up staying up till about 2 a.m., which is just absolutely crazy for me when we normally pass out at like 9 o'clock because we have a baby. So I was definitely feeling it this morning. And you'll see our sign that says dream bigger. We were going to make it say dream big, but everybody knows what a big dream is. So we wanted to encourage ourselves to dream bigger than we even thought. So I woke up before everybody else did and I went for a run to make sure that I started my day right because I ate a lot of junk food for what I'm used to the day before. I wanted to make sure that it didn't roll in today. So I just went for a nice run to make sure I feel good. Okay, so it's like 8 a.m. the day after CUZMAS. Just finished like a quick 20-25 minute run. I just wanted to start the day right. Definitely overate last night. Too much sugar, I can feel it this morning. I feel kind of hungover, like I would if I drank, but I didn't even drink. And we were definitely up late. We were up till about 2 a.m. and I still was eating at like 2 a.m. So I'm super bloated, super full, super uncomfortable. But I'm out here running anyway, no matter how I feel, because moving makes me feel good. So I want to do it not because I'm punishing myself or overcompensating. I just know that I feel good and it's a good way to start the day. So that's what I'm doing. I overcooked like freaking crazy. I am freaking so mad at myself. I made this way more complicated and hard than it needed to be. There was so much food. I swear we ate like 1/16 of all the food I made. So basically, I have a bunch of leftovers. I'm gonna send food home with everybody, and there'll still be leftovers to give to like all my neighbors. Usually I just give to the neighbors on either side of me, but I'm gonna have to go across the street today to all the neighbors there because there's so much freaking food. I'll freeze some of it. The carnitas were really, really good and like just the right amount of spice and crispiness. Those are really yummy. I cooked a ham for the first time. It was delicious and sweet and tender. My sister loved that one. We had some 2 a.m. ham. Delish. Turkey was awesome. Turned out nice. Wasn't dry at all. Salad potatoes, all good. It was my first time making a sweet potato casserole with a nice like pecan streusel and marshmallows on top. I really liked it. I love root vegetables with a little bit of brown sugar and butter. It's just like my comfort, reminds me of childhood. Super yummy. I liked it. It didn't get touched very much. Clearly nobody else really liked it. So that will be crossed off of the next year's CUZMAS menu. But overall it was fun. The dessert, again, I just overbaked. I'm nuts. Like, I'm so mad at myself. I just made it so much harder than it needed to be. And to top it all off, Max had a bad diaper rash all night. So he was very fussy, and he's never like that. So I knew something was wrong, and he had a poor little raw bum and balls. He's much better this morning. Ooh, it's windy. Turn it around. He's much better this morning, but he was just so uncomfortable, so I had to strip him down naked and hold him against me for a bit. Oh, my nose is running. It's cold. As you can see, there's snow. And he's much better this morning. He slept naked. He peed on me a couple times, but it's the price I pay as a mom to make my boy feel better. I'll take some pee. I'll take some urine on me. Don't worry. So it was hard. I was cooking and doing everything with like one hand while he was in my other hand, and everybody else helped out when I needed it. So gosh, it's just so much freaking food. I'm gonna do it so different next time I host. Just you wait and see. But yeah, morning after, everybody's still sleeping. It looks like a zombie apocalypse in my house. Food everywhere, dishes everywhere, bodies everywhere, blankets and pillows everywhere. It's crazy. So today's gonna be a chill day, cleanup day, give the neighbors some food day. You know, you gotta just get in good with the neighbors because you never know when you're gonna need a favor. We needed to use our neighbor's driveway for one of our cars because we're not allowed to park on the street because during winter months the snow plow goes through and they will literally plow through your car if they see you on the street or get you a ticket depending on how mean they are. So we had to borrow an extra driveway. So we called it a favor because I always give for baked goods. It works. See, guys, be nice. Give. Give without expecting in return because the universe will always give back more. But you have to give from a place of abundance, not give from a place of expectation. There's my little motivational tidbit. But yeah, I am, now I'm just ranting because I don't want to go back inside and look at the mess. God, guys, I'm so nuts. Has anybody else done this before? Like, you'll see how much food, like, or you already saw in the previous clip, how much freaking food, and that wasn't even all of it. I made extras. Like, there's an entire casserole dishes that weren't even touched. What is wrong with me? Crazy me. I'm gonna do the sauna later as well, just to get some water weight out, because for every gram of carb you eat, you'll hold on to like 4 grams of water. So that's why next day on the scale, after you indulge on like rice or potatoes or cookies and stuff, you shoot up on the scale because you're holding a lot of water. So I'm gonna do the sauna, get that out, and prep for a good week because I have a photo shoot in T-minus maybe 9 days, and I have to lose 7.5 pounds in that time to hit my goal weight for the photo shoot because we're doing a brand shoot, getting a bunch of updated pictures for our website, and a new special project that we're launching soon. I don't even know if you're catching the audio on this because it's so windy. Oh, I hope. Anyway, I'm signing off. I'm cold. I'm going inside. Wish me luck on my crazy cleanup day. Side note, I'm just walking up to my house and seeing this now in the snowbank. I think somebody got a little too drunk last night and puked out some turkey. So not only did I overcook, they didn't even get to digest it. Ugh. So now I'm taking all the leftover desserts and getting them out of the house so we don't eat them, and I'm going to give them to our neighbors. There was so much leftovers. I have 4 different trays, so 4 lucky neighbors get all the desserts. Also, quick shout out to Andrew and Morgan for tossing the salad, Nick for cutting the turkey, Ryan for cutting the ham, Rajan for broiling the carnitas, Jasmine for taking out the cornbread, Kenzie for watching Max when I needed to. Basically, everybody helped with something, so I wasn't overwhelmed. So, shout out to you peeps. I was told this pumpkin cheesecake was a 15 out of 10 rating, and I was told the carrot cake cupcakes were a 10 out of 10 rating. So, I think it was a baking success. So here are the finished dessert trays going out to all the neighbors. Got to build up the goodwill with the neighbors, you know? So they're getting our brownie blondies, our oatmeal cookies, our chocolate bombs, our cupcakes, a little bit of pumpkin pie, and all the good stuff. Ron, how was your CUZMAS? Rate it on a scale of 1 to awesome.
Well, I think it was a 7. I think it could have been better, but you were with Max all night, so I didn't get to spend the whole night with you. My partner, my party partner, my eating partner, my dessert partner. You weren't there, so it was good, but I missed you.
How much? More. No.
That's a lot. My missing is potent. Oh my god, I missed you more. Come here.
Oh, man. 7 out of 10. Room for improvement for next year.
Yes, okay. Any other questions for me?
How was the dinner? What'd you like the best?
The turkey. It was really good. You make a really good turkey. Yeah, Max liked it too. He had some.
And your favorite dessert?
I love the brownies you made. Okay, brownies, then your cookies, from best to worst.
Oh, fuck.
Brownies, cookies, then your cheesecake, and your chocolate cookies you made this year. They were not good. And then your oatmeal chocolate chip cookies were just not good. They're like 1s out of 10s. I didn't know what you were doing. I don't know what you were thinking. They were just...
I can always appreciate your honesty. Okay, say bye.
Okay, say bye.